Today, I'm turning this dark, empty corner of my room into the ultimate PlayStation 5 setup, starting with this desk. We're gonna put it right against this wall, and yes, more wheels, because it's convenient, and we already have our power strip installed on the desk. So of course, what would an ultimate PlayStation 5 setup be without a PS5? I'm actually gonna pull this out, way easier to get behind it, to put our monitor up. First, our PlayStation 5, which matches our desk. Because themes, they matter, or do they? Maybe we're about to switch it up. We have our controller, but are we gonna need that? I don't know. Definitely gonna want this to stand up. Boom, stand. Can't play a PlayStation 5 without a monitor, and more specifically, Sony's M9 setup guide. It looks like a PlayStation 5. That is a massive monitor brick. Feet. M9, 27 inches, full array local dimming, 4K, 144, 1 millisecond IPS, variable refresh rate with HDMI 2.1 and 600 display HDR, as well as NVIDIA's G-Sync, perfect for the PlayStation 5. That was easy enough. Cool. Screws. I need a screwdriver. Yeah, I think the whole point of this stand, a lot of my monitors, their feet come out so far and it's like kind of annoying. So I think the point of this stand is so that the feet aren't in the way of your keyboard or whatever. So you have like more technical desk space in front of the monitor. And by the way, I pointed out the stand, but look at this. I mean, look at this thing. This is the most PlayStation monitor of PlayStation monitors, let's be real. And of course, for the ultimate setup, we also need the highest end headset Sony offers. Ooh. Yeah, they're really going with the aesthetic, huh? How cool do I look? Dude, wait, these are really muffling. They are like really filling my ears, like for, that's crazy. Receiver, oh, PS5 and PC. They are expensive enough that they should definitely work on both. Go ahead and pop that in there. End-zone stickers. Here, you want them? Put on your car?
I think I'm good there, but you put them on yours.
And like I mentioned, we wouldn't be needing this much longer because if we're gonna do an ultimate PlayStation setup, how many times have I said that already? We need the ultimate PlayStation controller, or supposedly. That's a nice carrying case though. And it even does the thing. So you can get PlayStation, 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 and PlayStation. It's heavier. Oh, okay. Ooh. I don't know, I'm saying that like I'm gonna really do anything with it, but that is handy. I actually don't 100% know right now if these are Hall sensor or not, but even if they're not, you just pop these out and pop new ones in if you start getting drift. That's kind of cool. Plug that back up, push this back down. Is this easy to put back on? This is the real test. Needs to be all user-friendly. Oh, see? Gotta put those in. Bada bing, bada boom, boom.
How much those run?
$200. Yeah, there's a reason it's the ultimate PlayStation setup. They really like those controllers. Okay, so to save some time, I did go ahead and get some stuff installed, but we did just now plug in our DualSense Edge wireless controller. I'm gonna tell it later because we're not here to look at that. Hang on, do you see that? Look at this. Am I crazy? Is that like a broken pixel or something going on there? Let's like boot into a game. Let's like boot into Spider-Man. Ah, they're not moving. Oh yeah, that is, oh dude, that is crazy. Yeah, oh my gosh, that is bad. It does look good though. It looks really good. I'm not keeping this, no shot. We just pulled that out of the box and you've already got dead pixels on it. That's not a good look. Okay, so that obviously threw a bit of a wrench into things here. We're trying to get this setup done today and this video done today, but clearly I'm not moving forward with the ultimate PlayStation 5 setup with a monitor that I just took out of the box that has like dead pixels, messed up pixels. Like that's not okay from a top of the line monitor. So I'm on right now with Sony support and they're actually being really awesome about it. So they're going to be shipping me another one
several days later.
All right, so the new one got here. I am slightly concerned somehow it managed to have the exact, it must just be something in the build, the way I guess the interior of this is, but there is another hole right there. I know how to set it up now for sure. Now that is our second one. These were not in the other one. So maybe, I wonder if they had like some issues with them or something, because those were not in the other one at all. Okay. Does it look like the same monitor? Okay. For the love of everything. Yeah, I don't see anything on this one. We did it, boys. Let's pack up, let's go home. It's a nice, clean display, no problems. The ultimate build can continue. Okay, so next up we have desk mats. Now I've got two here. We're gonna try them both, see which one we like more, and you guys can let me know which one you think is better. Here's this one. I do like that one. But we also have, ooh, that might be the one. Let us know down below in the comments which one should I put as my final one with the setup. I'm gonna continue on, I think, with the gray one for now. Also, all the products that you see featured in this video will be linked down below in the description. They are affiliate links, so they do help us out on this channel. But if anything you see here you like, you wanna pick it up, would much appreciate you using the links in the description. Okay, so next up, we gotta make sure we're covered. I don't mess up my desk. Now, this actually matches the other one, but I think for the sake of it being different, I will keep this, so that way it's not just all the same thing, but this actually has the aesthetic of the other mat. So now we got a coaster. This says it can hold a phone, but I'm hoping it can hold my controller. If you're gonna have a setup like this, you need somewhere to hold a controller. This thing's actually bigger than I thought it would be. What? Okay. Wait a minute. You can just have it be a sign, I guess, if you want it to be just a sign, or you can flip this around and have it hold your phone or your controller. No actual power supply for the light. All right, moment of truth, here we go. Light time, on. Ooh, kind of has like a PlayStation aesthetic going with it. Okay, I can appreciate that, but will it hold my controller? Ultimate PlayStation setup. Now, every good desk setup needs some sort of stress ball. I could probably use this a lot whenever that monitor was dying. It'd be a nice little just aesthetic though, and it's a nice little desk piece. Okay, now we need to change the aesthetic of the PlayStation 5. We need to add some variety in here. We got this white desk and it all matches right now. See, check this out. The actual back of the monitor lights up. We have a lot of this aesthetic going on right now, so I feel like we need to introduce some variety. So with that in mind, red or black? I feel like we got this like white and black thing going on. We're gonna go black. Now to get these off. All right, so lift and push. I hate these. There we go. It's like gotta be the right angle to get that to pop off. Okay, naked PS5. Let's do the bottom first. Oh, it's like matte. It's like very matte. And the top cover. Sick. That actually looks really good. Very real moment of truth here. We have our black PlayStation 5 with our InZone M9 monitor. It's gonna be beautiful, right? No more weird pixels, but there's one problem, is that you can't have an ultimate PlayStation setup if I can only play PS4 and PS5 games on this and then cloud-based PS3 and just select PS2 games and PS1, which is why we need a piano black original PlayStation 3. It's not actually in here, by the way. Here we go. This was manufactured in December of 2006, so you know it's got the backwards compatibility. Fun fact, these actually have a PS2 inside of them. They have an entire CPU, GPU inside them for a PS2, which is why they're not emulating them. They're natively running PS1 and PS2 games. It's really cool. Also, did you know you could do this? Another little fun fact. I saw people losing their minds because you do it on a PS2. You can do it on PS3 as well. Dude, look at them. So I won't lie, I was acting like there was some sort of choice between red or black, but I wanted to be able to do this, and now they can match kind of matte black and very shiny glossy. Don't look at it too close with the Spider-Man font. Check this out. Found these. They're little custom stands for your controllers. So we got a custom stand for our PS5 controller over there. Now we got a custom stand for our DualShock. All right, moment of truth here. Boot on the PS3. Hey, we got it. All right, cool. So now with this setup, we can play PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4, PS5, all natively, which I think is maybe the most important thing here. However, I do feel like there's something missing here because how am I supposed to hear it? Like, I'm sure the, speakers on this are fine, but what if we had this? An actual PlayStation branded soundbar included in the setup. This is a vintage PlayStation product. I remember when this first came out, one of my good friends actually has one and still uses one to this day. Oh, it has a remote. Why am I acting impressed with the fact that it has a remote? This is actually in really good shape. I mean, this was used, obviously. Good luck finding a new one at this day and age. That actually fits very well. That's like a nice, good size. Look at that. Okay, when I said ultimate, I meant it. Okay, moment of truth here. Does the remote work? The remote works. Okay, we got vivid dynamic stereo STD. Oh no. Okay, so here's the thing. These have really bad battery life now. They're very old. So scrolling a nice little social media app as you do, and I see this, which is apparently a PlayStation 3, 4, and PC controller. It's basically one of those 8-bit DOs that you would buy to play like your retro Nintendo games and stuff, but for PS3. I love the PS3 system, but I will stand by the fact that I think the DualShock 3 is one of the worst controllers ever made. That controller is awful. So it's not gonna take too much for this to feel better than a DualShock 3. Ooh. That's a little weird though. I'm wondering if they're having to do this design where like it doesn't really look like, it looks like an X, or sorry, a cross, a circle, and a triangle, and a square, but it also kind of doesn't. Like the circle doesn't completely connect, the square doesn't either, but it is USB-C. Another issue that I ran into in the middle of a cut here was trying to find old school USB connection for this DualShock 3. We gotta test it, here we go. Give me the classic. Hey. That is definitely a soundbar. I actually do like this. Again, this will be linked down below too. This is cool. I mean, obviously I've not got to really like try it. It's just the initial feel in my hands is solid. This actually looks really good. I haven't went in and like done any PS2 emulation settings on the PS3 or anything to like make it look even better or anything. Okay, so that is enough PlayStation 3. We're back on the PS5. We are missing one other aspect, which is PlayStation VR 2, because we have to have everything. The setup has to have everything. All right, I'm not gonna play on this one. I already had this one ready to go. Unboxed, plug this in. Should recognize it's plugged. Oh wait, I gotta press the power button. Heyo, okay, here we go. Dude, the only thing, and I love that they got rid of the box for the PSVR 1, but my gosh, I wish it was wireless. Like this cable right now, which is good, it's just one cable, and it's just nice, and it plugs into the USB-C on the front, but it still is a cable, nonetheless. Can you see that? I can see my eyes. Dude, this looks so good. Holy. Yeah, this is way scarier in VR. Oh, I'm so good on this. I don't think I can play this whole game like this. Yeah, that's probably enough of that. PlayStation VR 2 is great. Ultimate setup. I'm okay. All right, so we're gonna move this actually back to where it's gonna stay. But when I said I'm done with that, I wasn't talking about VR altogether, just Resident Evil 8, because I've got a wheel, but I'm not gonna spin it, so I'm gonna plug it in. Oh snap, here we go. I'm about to feel the power of PlayStation 5 and PSVR 2. Why am I not in the car? Oh, I am in fact in the car. Get out of my way. I said get out.
I feel like you might be breaking some NASCAR rules.
I can't tell if you're talking to me or not, but I can't hear you. Oh! If I put my head out of the car, oh, that's probably to stop VR sickness.
Why aren't you using your new Ultimate PlayStation setup?
I am, on the PlayStation Portable. Duh.
Well, have you seen they announced the PS5 Pro?
What?